All right, we got our creek. I guess you can see it a little bit. Let's fix you up here. See the creek right there. Hopefully you can see all the napping. I'm going to try and nap right here where you can see I angled it this way. Today we're going to try, we're going to knock a flake off of this. I'm going to try Abo, which I do some of. It's not, it's not like I don't know how to do it. But I've been making a lot of big flakes because I got them big chunks. And when I spall them, I get a huge pieces. So today I picked a smaller one. And I'm going to try and just knock a flake off and use my Abo kit, which isn't totally Abo because I have real gloves. But we're going to look at the piece and see where I can, get a decent flake. I've got some natural platforms. See, I got a platform right there. It'll give me a little flake. I might have to set a couple up. My main goal is to not split this thing and end up with a 4 or 5 inch spall. Let me back you up just a little bit so you can see better. There we go. Yeah, now you can see more. And so that's my goal. Now for spalling, I'm going to try and use this. This is a coarse piece of sandstone. And, I don't want a big giant flake, so I'm going to do a little, experiment just to see. Let's just take one right here. Nice. Now I got a bag I throw all these little flakes in. And I better put my holding glove on. At least. Even though I got cut with this orange glove. You can see it's almost wore out. I like this orange glove the best. Now, knock this back a little bit. That's concave, so I'm not really going to go there again. But that was just a test to see how this stone worked. Now the lines are running like this, so I might try and take right here and see if I can clear off some of this cortex and make a point out of it. Let's see how we did. Not too bad. It cracked a little, but that's an arrowhead size piece. We cleared off some junk. And we can see there's a natural seam in there. But this is the piece we're going to try. It's small enough. It might be just a lot of pressure flaking. This is a good hard, I won't say hard, a good solid sandstone with a coarse grit. If I could knock off, see my angle's a little wrong there. That's hanging out. Took that chunk hanging off. Nice. See that? Nice. Sandstone goes pretty good with obsidian. So even a straight up and down platform, I can peel it off. Got rid of a lot of my bulb. I got flakes everywhere here. They know this flint ain't from here. This obsidian's not from here. Hey, let's see. Go to something a little smaller, medium grit, a little bit tougher. Let's go with the Antler. Not Abo either, I got glasses. And I drop things like you wouldn't believe. So embarrassing. I don't know how people watch me. Now what I'm trying to do, this was straight down. Now I made a little angle that I can get on and take some more of this bulb off. Stone might work better for that. See there? We're pretty close to shape. Pretty soon we could just do some pressure flaking. And this backside we're going to have to deal with. But for now I want to get all this bulby part off. Antler runs some pretty good flakes. Let's see, pressure flaker. See, I spalled out that I got tons of flakes this size, and you know, I can get a lot of points. Guess I should have got set up first, but let's see here. Try to bring you in so you can see the pressure flaking a little better. I got you mounted on a portable. So, all I'm doing here is little flakes to turn my edge and to try to zip down to get this squareness off. Can't find my I don't know where my pressure flaker with a notch in it went, but we'll go to just a flat piece of leather. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way around this so I have platforms, and then I'll go back to the percussion. I don't have an Abo indirect or natural tools. I don't mean to offend anybody by saying Abo. Hope you can see good. I built a wheeled cart, so when I want to zoom in, I can pull you in, and when I want to go out, I can, push it away. And hopefully my video qualities start getting a little better. Now I made that pterodactyl point. It's not quite done, but what I think I'm going to do is give that away someday. I got 300 subscribers, which kind of surprises me, given my randomness. And the weather's finally starting to get better. We're going to have more videos on things. I'm going to be building a glass melting furnace. Small propane powered glass melting furnace, so I can melt down different colored glasses I find. Because I really like knapping blue and green glass. I have a place where I sell a little bit of my work. Small amount of my work I sell. And the glass stuff goes, remarkably well. It's funny, whenever I come out here, well, my tools are always a mess. Because tool bags, I'm going to tell you, tool bags are not the way to go. I have a bunch of tool bags at my new job, and I much prefer toolboxes. Scrape off some of this. This outside can be a little soft. Oh, I swear I will. The outside can be a little soft, so planted my ramps over there. My Creekside Napping intro video I shot has them where I planted them. I kept some to eat, but mostly I brought them home to plant because our farm doesn't have any. You can see I'm getting an edge and not a braiding. And I don't have an Antler indirect yet. I got to make another one. I had one. I broke it on Flint Ridge. Raw Flint Ridge. It was really nice. I mean, I could work raw Flint Ridge with it. But it took a toll. And I like this Wildhorse a lot. I'm starting to get it figured out, how it flakes and how it its little problems it has. Let's try. I got a little spot there I'm going to try and catch. No. Wait till you see this. This here. It's hard. It's a hard, I think it's a metamorphosis sandstone because it kind of looks like it. But it does. I had this for years. See that? I got right in there with this little stone. Took that lump off. And all I needed to do, that's why I went around and around trying to get in there. But I did a little bit of damage to this one on raw Flint Ridge, but I don't use it very much on that because I don't want to break it. And I'm not trying to get real thin yet because I want to try and skin this side. My point's going to be a little cahokia, or as some would say, desert side notch. Push it out a little bit now so you can see better. Flakes real good with the Antler. Just if my eyes were better. That's one of the reasons for the indirect. My depth perception is not as kind of trapping them a little bit because I'm pinching. I don't want to hinge, so I'm pinching it, and I'm now I've got this below center, just a little bit of, let's see if we can turn this around. Nice. I made my antler. I had it round. Doesn't work so good. I've seen all them guys on Will Self and them. They have a flat antler and they're hitting on the side like that. And it helps having that flat. You can actually see, well, at least I can, better where I'm going to hit. Now see, I took that, it was a hump, now it's a convexity. Coming right along. Basically aiming for my fingertip. I might have to take a time out and go get my notched pressure pad. Just like chalking up a pool cue. If it's slipping, put a little bit of sandpaper on there. Not to actually grind the stone, but just to put some chalk dust and help it grip. Too solid still. Slowly working my way around, and I'll get to there. Let's try There, that'll give me a little gap. Nice. I should name this one Too Much Pressure Flaking number 2. Now what I'm doing, I'm not pressure flaking with the very tip. I'm using the side so that I'm pushing on a more solid piece. And there's actually a method where you nap slabs like that. You have your copper in a board, and you push this against and flake down. Flakes fly back in your face though. That's for slabs. I don't do slabs. I don't like slabs. And I don't fault anybody for any kind of napping they want to do, or you know, it's all somebody's enjoyment. The only time you don't get enjoyment out of this is when you make it about money. You start napping for money, at least me. I took all the enjoyment out. I tried selling rock. Didn't have any problems per se, but I always worried because it's Flint Ridge and I know it's tough, and you know, if a guy can't nap it, is he going to say it's because of my rock? And you know, is it my rock? I never thought it was my rock because I mean I could nap it, but it doesn't really mean, you know, it doesn't really mean that much that I can nap it. Yes, I'm rambling. Next one I might do no talking. But you can see we're starting to get there. We got a nice pattern developing. Even on the quote bad side, you know, we're working our way there. Once we get a smooth, even shape, the flakes will go a lot better. And if I would quit being stubborn and go get my actual notched pad that I'm used to, I'd probably do better too. Starting to get stacks there, so I got to work the other side, but I'm trying to get this side low enough that I can do some percussion and clear it. which we're going to give a try. Nice. See that? I lowered that edge, ground it just a little to get grip. And then one more right here, and then I can just pressure flake it out. I'm scared because it's in the middle. I'll crack it. Let's go back to pressure and see if I can shoot one down through there. No. Come on. Must be a hard spot right there. I made a little sticking out platform, but it won't go. It will not go. I got a good flake right there to run. I got to come over a little bit. Once I get this side cleared, I'm going to call this part 1, and I'm going to go get my pressure pad because I'm not used to this leathery stuff. Look, I almost got it. Here comes Bobo. I gotta be in every video. That cat's something else. There we go. Almost done. Look, not too bad. A little lump to get on this side. Make it a little narrower. Shoot some flakes across. All right. Part 1 done. I'm going to go get my pressure pad.